I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And I just want to tell y'all real fast, man. Listen, man, one of the toughest things about being on this journey, right, is like a few weeks in, I say probably either a few weeks or a couple months in, I came to the harsh realization that there was no more easy way outs for me. You know what I'm saying? That was a tough thing to deal with, you know, because there was no room for error when you come to that realization. Like, it's like, damn, you know, I can't take the easy way out. You know what I mean? I can't just go back to porn and rely on that to make me happy. I can't just rely on a relationship to make me happy. You know, I just can't pick up a bottle to make myself feel some type of way or, you know, give me energy and put me in a space where I feel protected. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel comfortable, you know, all of that shit. I realized that I can't take the easy way out no more. You know, and that was a tough thing to deal with, because when you become dependent on those things that you know doing you harm, when you become dependent on anything, right, and that get taken away from you, you are very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Your reality become just like everything just is just put at the forefront. You know, this is your harsh reality that you got to deal with. On top of that, you can't use any of these things that you know been fucking you up and holding you back, that you used to rely on to help you get through it. You can't use none of that. You can't use none of that. You know, it's like getting thrown to the wolves, or getting, you know, released out into some wilderness without any of the tools that you used to using. You know what I mean? You just gotta take what they give you. It's like Naked and Afraid. If you ever watch Naked and Afraid, like, look, you gotta go out to the woods naked, and you only allow 2 tools. You could take this fire starter and you could take this axe, but nothing else. You know, we not giving your ass no food. You gonna have to hunt for it. We not giving your ass no water. You gonna have to find it. And on top of that, you gonna have to make a fire to boil that shit if you wanna drink it. You gonna have to survive on your own. And that's what it does. It makes this journey make you so uncomfortable, because you can't rely on all of those things to help you through, help you escape from your harsh reality. You just forced to deal with it. You forced to deal with it. And that's what a lot of people run away from. That's what y'all gotta understand. When I told y'all the other day, people don't even want to look at their own reflection. You think they will be able to even talk in a camera? They don't want to even look into no mirrors. They can't even stand to see themselves naked. They can't even stand to see themselves naked. You know what I'm saying? So they not even trying to see themselves. They not trying to, you know, live in a real reality. They not trying to do none of that shit. So guess what? What they gonna do? They gonna try to stay under the influence. They gonna get caught up in the pornography. They gonna try to drink as much as they can. You know, they gonna really, all they do is impair their life. You know what I'm saying? All they do is impair their senses. All they do is impair their reality. All they do is impair their spirits. That's what you do when you under the influence all the time and you running away from your true self and your reality, bro. So when you on semen retention, that takes all of that away from you, at least for me. You know what I'm saying? I always speak like some of y'all, like where I'm at. But at the end of the day, y'all know what I've been through. Y'all know my struggles with drugs and alcohol and pornography and all of that shit, bro. Relationship struggles and all of that shit. I told y'all everything. You know what I'm saying? So in my reality, when I started semen retention, right? Because I did start semen retention already sober. You know what I mean? I started semen retention already 3 years sober, or 2.5 years sober. You know what I'm saying? This year is gonna be 4 years sober in July. You know what I'm saying? So let me think. I started semen retention back in February. Let me see. I started no FAP in February, but either way, I started no FAP and semen retention around these times. I started no FAP more so towards the end of January, and then I started hitting my streaks all throughout last year. But either way, though, right? Semen retention and no FAP was another thing that got stripped away from me. Just like when I chose to get sober, you know, I couldn't rely on the drugs and the alcohol and all that shit. You know, I did that myself, no rehab. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, that's why I stepped into this in the first place. It's like, yo, because even though I got sober, I still feel like I was missing something. You know, things wasn't falling into place like I thought it was. Yeah, you know, my health got better. Yeah, you know, I got more focused on my music. Yeah, I just felt all around good. But still, I was still engaging in pornography, which was connected to all of that other bad shit. So I still was fapping and shit. So that shit was still a dark cloud over my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? That still was a dark cloud. So guess what? The Most High sent me these messages through watching these videos and YouTube and motivational shit. And guess what? I ran into this, and that was another thing that got stripped away from me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that with saltiness. I say that proudly. I say that gracefully. You know what I mean? I'm grateful that that got stripped, that pornography, alcohol, drugs, all of that got stripped away from me so I could engage in my real reality, not just on and off. Because guess what? Even though I had stopped drinking, you know, even though I had stopped doing drugs, guess what? I would still escape while watching porn. So even though I got rid of those things, guess what? My pornography use started to heighten, because that's what you gonna do. Anytime you get rid of one thing, listen, bro, say you trying to eat better, right? You trying to eat better, so guess what? You cut out something out of your diet. So guess what? You gonna start eating more of something else that could even possibly be bad. You still just your mind and your body will find another alternative. That's just nature. That's the nature of us. So guess what? I had to kick the drugs and alcohol. So what I do? I started watching porn, because that was still a way to get away from my reality. That was still a way to escape. That was still a way to find pleasure, because I couldn't get it in the alcohol and the drugs no more. So that's one of the things that you dealt. That was another thing that I dealt with that was so tough, was that, damn, that's another thing I gotta take away from myself. You know what I'm saying? On top of my diet shit, my girl's already looking at me crazy because I had switched my whole diet up. You know, over the years, I just kept taking stuff out of my diet. You know what I mean? So I always been a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? I always been a hard worker when it came to myself over time. But guess what it ended with? This. That's where it ended with. And guess what? I still got, you know, like still, the diet thing is going to be something that you're going to have to struggle with most of your life. You know what I'm saying? But this semen retention, no FAP, listen, that was like at the top of the list where the Most High like, nah, you not finished yet. So I still had to be taken back like, damn, that's another thing. You know what I mean? From my sobriety, from the drugs and alcohol to the food that I ate, bro, I've been having to put in work. But even this was another thing that was just taken away. And then I had to come to that realization. You know what I'm saying? That it ain't no easy way out. I thought about all of those things that I done did over the years. Like, man, it ain't no shortcuts. It really ain't no easy way out of this shit. Semen retention shined the light on that shit. You would have thought sobriety and take away all of these other things like that was gonna do it. No, it was this that did it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that's in your body. This is something that you've been doing most of your life. You know what I mean? Having sex and watching porn and fapping, releasing, bro. We've been releasing all our life. So that's like that final straw, like, nah, you can't do that either. You can't do that either. You're going to have to be conscious of that too. you know, you gonna have to cut that porn all the way out, bro. Ain't no easy way out of this shit, bro. And you have to come to that realization too, because as soon as you keep that shit in mind, you're gonna always be looking for that other alternative, like I told y'all. You know, you drop one thing, you try to find another thing. You drop one thing, you beat that, there's another thing. It's always gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to realize too, bro, ain't no easy ways, ain't no more easy way out for us, bro. All we can do is just go through the storm of that shit and muscle that shit through. Everybody else gonna continue running and scatting from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching a bunch of ants, bro. When you see the ants close together, they all hold on to each other to go around. That's what you see. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like when you kick an anthill and the ants just going every which way, bro. If you want to join that, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Because that's what the world has come to anyways. But I refuse to be in that shit, bro. I refuse to be amongst all that chaos, man. I choose to get my life together. I choose to accept my reality and make the best of it and elevate every day, every opportunity that I have on this earth, on this planet, every opportunity that the Most High grant me, I choose to rise above. You gotta choose the same. And that's my word, man. My name is Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. I got that mo better blues, I wanna do better. My aim set for the sky, so I wrote 2 letters.